Well, good morning to all of my beautiful divine souls out there today. I do hope that you guys are having an awesome morning, and I hope that your weekend is just as awesome, as we don't need any more negativity, right? So for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is CJ and I will be your reader today. I do not read reversals unless I am drawn to. Please remember that energy is fluid energy and gender roles can be switched, flip-flop, turned around, reversed. However the energy fits or resonates with you is where you would place it. I lost my train of thought. These readings are timeless, so whenever you do watch this video is the right time for you to receive these messages. Only take what resonates and leave out what doesn't, because these readings are general, so they are not going to resonate with everyone. So please do not try to force, try to force these situations or, into your situation where it doesn't fit. So for today's reading, we are going to be doing our Aquarius polyamory reading. To our beautiful Aquarians out there. So what is going on with our Aquarians that are in polyamorous relationships? So what are going on with our Aquarians that are in polyamorous relationships? What are going on with our Aquarians that are in polyamorous relationships? Okay, so we're going to get some more. So the overall energy that I'm feeling for some of you is there's going to be some changes coming up in one of your relationships, or you could be going through this with multiple people. It doesn't, however it fits. But I feel like that your connection with someone is blocked, and I also feel that you are bound to this person. But I also feel that for some of you, your relationships are going to be going through some positive changes where you're breaking down those barriers, whatever is blocking some of your connections. I feel like that you're going to be, I feel like that you're going to feel bound to make those changes. Like you have this obsession, this need to just say, okay, I need to break down these walls. I need to bring about change in these relationships. Now that is for some of you. For others of you, I feel like that one or more of your relationships are going to be changing. It's going to be kind of going in reverse is what I'm seeing. I'm feeling like for some of you, these barriers are going to start popping up, these blockages, and I feel like that either you or some of your partners may feel bound, like they feel trapped in this relationship dynamic. So we kind of have a mix of either or going on here. So let's see what else is going on with our Aquarians that are in polyamorous relationships. Okay, so we got the soulmate card. We got the conclusion card. We got the deception card. Ooh, and we got separation. We got abandoned. And we got release in reverse, and I do feel like that needs to stay there. We got big dreams, and we got mirroring. Okay, so I feel like that some of you could be coming to the conclusion that one of your partners is a soulmate. I feel like that there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of passion between you and this person, but I feel like that in some ways this connection could be making you feel bound to them in some way, shape, or form, because I'm feeling that for some of you, you feel like that you're more interested in being around this person and their presence, and I feel like that some of you could be neglecting your other relationships, which could be causing some barriers, blockages in your other connections because of this strong soul tie that you feel for this person, whether it's an existing relationship or a new relationship. But I feel like that eventually you're going to be becoming aware, and you're going to be coming to the conclusion that this person, this one person in particular, is the one that really holds the key to your heart. I do feel like for those of you that are in denial of this person, is that you're deceiving yourself, because we got the deception card here. But I feel like that this is only for a small group of you that are dealing with this. But I feel like that, if you're in denial of this connection, you're deceiving yourself, and you're deceiving your person, and you're deceiving your connection by not being aware or awakened to the fact that you do have a strong soul tie to this person. And then not only that, but then you're deceiving your other relationships if you're neglecting your relationships, because of your ties to this person here, which also could end up ultimately causing some separations for some of your relationships that you have. If you have more than one, you might only have one person, or all of them may end up leaving if they feel like that they're neglected in the relationship, because you're only more focused on this one person with a very strong soul tie. Or this could be, for cross watchers, if you are, one of the partners, for the person that you're thinking of, they may end up, and to be honest, for some of you, I'm hearing for some of you, the partner, who the poly partner could ultimately decide to separate from everybody and just only stay with this one person, where I feel like that there is a small group of you that feel like that you may want to just be in a monogamous relationship with this person, and people are going to start feeling abandoned. Or you, if you're the main partner that has multiple relationships, you're going to feel abandoned because your other relationships just kind of, you actually let them slip away, is what I'm feeling here, is that, because you was neglecting them. And we also got the release card in reverse. So I feel like that for some reason, I feel like that for those of you that are neglecting your other relationships because of one particular person, I feel like that you're still holding on to these other connections. You're not releasing these other connections. You feel abandoned, but at the same time, you don't want to release them. So you're still holding on to them and not letting them go. But then there's another group of you that are not releasing your fears of abandonment, because I do feel like that for some of you, you have fears. Like these are not valid fears. I feel like that for some of you, I feel like that there's some cross watchers here that are not the poly partner. I feel like that there's a few monogamous people that are with a poly partner, and because I just got stopped and he said this is for you. So for those of you that are one of the partners, I feel like that this soulmate relationship that you're witnessing, with your partner, you feel very deceived, or you're afraid, you're scared, because we can have multiple soulmates. It's not just one. You can have multiple soulmates, soul tie connections, karmic partners, twin flames, etc. But I feel like that you have this fear that because of this connection that you're being deceived. You have a fear that they're going to leave you, and you have a strong fear of abandonment, and you're not releasing these fears. You're holding on to these fears of, oh my God, I'm going to lose my partner to this person because, they're not really paying attention to me, and I see how wonderful this other connection is with this person, and you feel very strongly, or you have this really overwhelming fear that this person is going to leave you. And I'm hearing that's not the case, but we're going to clarify this. We're going to clarify this to see where this soulmate relationship is going to go and if your fears are valid. But I'm really hearing that I'm being told that your fears are that in its nature, it's just fear that they're not going to leave you. All right, so we got the big dreams card. So I feel like that a lot of you are going to be, I feel like that some of you are kind of in manifestation mode where you have some big dreams going on. It doesn't necessarily have to be dreams for, having, this relationship dynamic. For those of you that, want something like this, or you're in something like this, I feel like that just whatever you have some new ideas, you have some new dreams, you have some new goals coming up. And I feel like that for some of you, you're going to be manifesting those. And we also got the mirroring card. So what I see here is, people can match energies. So whatever you're feeling, a person can reflect that back to you. So I feel like that this card is really for the group of people that resonate with, oh, I'm scared my partner is going to leave me. I'm afraid I'm being deceived, or we're going to separate, or, I have this fear of abandonment, and you're not releasing all these fears. I feel like that energy is being mirrored back to you by your partner. So I feel like that once you release that energy, then it's going to open you up, because it's almost kind of like when you carry that type of energy in you, and it's very negative, people can sense it on some level. You don't have to be intuitive to pick up on another person's energy. So it's almost kind of like maybe it's deflecting them away from you. So it's not allowing them to come to you in the way that you want or you need them to, because they're picking up on this, and they are picking up on this subconsciously. So their reaction is to go where they feel more happy. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're mirroring back this energy to you, is what I'm seeing. So we're going to clarify these. All right, we're going to go into the twin flame shadows. So can we clarify this deception card, please? I'm going to clarify these fears, because I feel like that there's a large group of you that just have some really overwhelming fears going on. And I want to kind of clear this up, and let's just see where this goes. So can we clarify this deception card, please? So we got the excuses card. So I really feel like this deception, I believe you're just making these excuses up in your head. Like, I just really feel like this is just, you're overthinking. Or for those of you, I'm hearing there's a small group of you that this possibly could be really happening. And I feel like that you're making excuses why to stay in the relationship, like why you're feeling bound to it. But I just really feel like that you're drumming up problems in your mind that doesn't really exist. So can we clarify this separation card, please? Manipulation. So you could be manipulating your own self, or there could be, for the small group of you, there is some type of manipulation going on with one of the relationships that could cause a separation. Somebody, or the poly partner could be manipulative. I mean, it can go either way. But somebody along the lines could be doing some manipulating. But I just really feel like for the large majority of you, The manipulation is you are making excuses to manipulate your own mind, and you're creating these fears that are not valid. So can we clarify this abandon card, please? So we got vengeful. So I really feel like that for those, I feel like that for some of you, I feel like that, you know, if you do decide to walk away from this relationship, it's only out because you're like out to get some sort of satisfaction from walking away from this person. Because I feel like that those fears in your mind, and you're so, I feel like that for some of you, you know, your partner, or possibly could be you, Aquarius, that could be, you know, feeling this way towards, you know, one of your partners. And I feel like that you feel like that this, you know, by walking away from the situation is how you're going to, you know, get your justification, get a justification out of this. But I really feel like that, you know, I just really feel like that there's no I can't even say that word. It's not valid. It's not a valid reason. So can we clarify this release card? What is it that this person needs to release? Or this could be going on between the two people that have a strong connection with each other too, because I'm also kind of seeing that tying in with this. Is that maybe they're having, you know, maybe this soulmate could be, you know, the person that they have a strong tie with, that, you know, they feel bound to this person, that maybe they're the ones that's having all this fear going on in their mind that their partner is going to leave them for somebody else, you know, because they have multiple partners. But I just really feel like that I feel like for a large group of you, it's not valid. There is a small group of you where this is actually going on. So just be mindful of that. But I don't feel like that, you know, taking out some sort of revenge is going to be the answer to your problems. Can we clarify this release card? What needs to be released? So at the bottom of the deck, we got the fixated card. So I feel like that you need to release this obsession. I feel like that, you know, you're very fixated on this fear. You're very fixated on, you know, thinking of possible ways to, you know, get some kind of satisfaction, some justification, or to teach them a lesson. But I feel like that you really need to let go of, you know, whatever it is that you're fixated on. You really need to let that energy go. That is the energy that is going, that needs, it just needs to be released. I know it's easier said than done, but I just really feel like that there's not any, it's not a valid fear. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, your fears aren't valid. You know, everybody, we're human. We all have those type of fears, but I feel like that you keep making excuses to keep staying stuck in this energy. And I feel like that it's almost like an obsession. Like you obsessively think about, you know, this person, you know, leaving you for another person, or the soulmate. You know, there's some jealousy and things that's going on here, but I really feel like that once you release all of that fixated energy, all that obsessive energy, I feel like that, you know, your dreams are going to, you know, you're going to have, it's going to open you up for more opportunities. Like you're going to start seeing your dreams coming to fruition. I mean, if you are trying to manifest, you know, some big dreams that you have, you're not going to be able to manifest those if you are still stuck in this type of energy, in this fear-based, obsessive, vengeful energy. You're not going to be able to manifest those positive things that you want to come into your life if you're staying fixated and stuck in this type of energy. And you're also we got this repelled. Yep, see? We got the repelled card because I was just getting ready to speak on this mirroring card, is that you're mirroring this energy back to your partner. So, and that's why it's repelling them from you. It's almost like a hand coming up, you know, because they don't want that type of energy. So that's why they're staying back. That's why they could be holding back. They could be neglecting you, is because you're staying stuck in this energy. So it's like pushing them away. And if this is the soulmate, if you are the soulmate that's having a very strong tie with this person, or it could possibly, you know, if you're dealing with a twin flame, in fact, then, you know, as long as you're staying in this energy, you're mirroring it back and you're repelling them away from you. So they're not going to be coming towards you in the way that you need or want. You're going to be getting the total opposite. Okay, so we're going to go into a different deck. We're going to see where is the headspace for the soulmates here. I want to look into where the headspace is for the soulmates. Hello, Miko. Miko, you got to move, honey. Thank you. Separation. So if this is happening with this strong soul tie, I feel like that for those of you this is happening, you know, within this stronger connection, is that you could be separating because you're not releasing this fixated energy. And where is the headspace with the other partners? Where is the headspace at for the other partners involved? Where is the headspace for the other partners involved? Coffee cup. So meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. So I feel like some of the other partners in the relationship are kind of going to be getting together, and I'm really feeling like that. I'm seeing a picture. I'm seeing, you know, people sitting around a coffee table. You're drinking coffee. I feel like that you're talking. You know, for those of you that are aware of the other partners, your other partners, you know, possibly you guys could all be friends, or you decide, you know, whatever the challenges, or, you know, you're seeing the problems that are coming up in the relationship, and you all decide to kind of get together and you want to sit down and you want to talk about this. You want to hash things out and get everything out in the open, is what I'm seeing here. But I'm seeing, oh, we got the wedding rings card that kind of popped out. So maybe after all of this gets hatched out, our twinnies or soulmates that are in this connection could possibly be getting married. Or, you know, your partner is going to be making an external, an eternal promise, you know, to all of his partners, saying, because I'm hearing, hey, you know, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I love you, and I'm not going anywhere. So I really feel like that, this wedding ring's kind of like everybody, I just really feel like, you know, if it's not a physical ring, I just feel like that this is going to kind of tie in everybody. You know what I mean? That is what I'm feeling here, is kind of like, you know, everybody's going to be kind of tied together. But I feel like that this sit down conversation that I'm seeing here, you know, with everybody, and getting everything out in the open, talking about your fears, you know, trying to get all of this out, because I'm hearing you guys are going to be hashing things out, but I'm seeing a positive ending to this. So I'm seeing where everybody is going to be kind of be coming into unison with everybody. So then everybody is going to be getting onto the same page. Odin. So yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing everybody is going to be getting onto the same page. So we're going to go into the Arrows of Love Oracle, and we're going to, let's just see where, I just want to see where everybody's heart is at. Like where is everybody's heart space? So we got Wings of Love, guidance and protection. So I'm just really feeling like, you know, that there is a lot of love within this, you know, this particular group. And I got the Spring card. So I'm not sure, you know, this may have already happened this past spring, or these, or this is not going to come together until the springtime. So possibly if you're going through this period of fear-based thinking, or, you know, if there really is, you know, some manipulation and separations going on, I feel like that everything is going to be coming full circle. It's going to be coming, if you're going through it now, it's going to come to completion next spring. So there could be a little wait going on, but I feel like that in the meantime is when everybody is going to be coming together, talking things out. Or this is not going to happen until the springtime, or things ain't going to unfold. But something major changes is going to be occurring in the spring is what I'm hearing. And what is the overall energy for our Libras? Ooh. I had a bunch of cards that just completely fell on the floor. So what is the overall, did I say Libras? It's Aquarius. I just previously did a Libra video, so I do apologize. So what is the overall energy for our Aquarians? You feel like that you or your partners or your partner feels there's like, everybody feels like you're mine. You know what I mean? You're mine. All right, so we're going to go into the Romance Angels and just kind of get a few cards here. So I just want to know, how is this the Aquarians relationships, how are they going to proceed? I'm feeling like I need to know how are they going to evolve, I guess you could say. How is this polyamorous relationship going to evolve? How is this polyamorous relationship going to evolve? Well, we got the soulmate card again. So if you are dealing with a soulmate, a twin flame in this, then this is confirming, yes, this person or the other people in your relationship are soulmates as well. They are extensions. So you're dealing with a lot of soulmate energy here is what I'm seeing. And also, my guide is so funny sometimes because he loves to break out in song when he needs to convey a message to me. And right before this card just popped out, which is the Getting to Know Each Other card, he just kind of busted out in song and was just like, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So I really feel like that was kind of a confirmation for this getting to know each other card. So I really feel like that, I feel like that these people, you know, everybody in this, they need to get together and just talk. Like when they're hashing things out and they're talking, and if you are not involved with your partner's other partners, or you're not involved, you know, like if your other partners could be poly, you're not involved with their partners. I feel like that a lot of this fear, a lot of this misunderstanding is all going to get cleared up once everybody gets to know each other. I feel like that you guys need to sit down, get to know each other, introduce each other. If you do not know these people or are aware or know them on a personal level, I really feel like that, you know, once you guys sit down and you guys just have some coffee talks, or heck, you can even have some alcohol and sit and get drunk together for, you know, if that's your thing. But I just really feel like that once everybody sits down and talks, I just feel like that, you know, everybody's just going to be seeing things more clearer in a more clearer light. And I feel like that, you know, this Metamorphosis card could be that change that's what needs to happen in this relationship in order to get everybody on the same page. And it's, you know, because people, as you know, some people here are just carrying some really, I just feel it's a lot of fear. And I'm not really going to say jealousy for the most part, but I think some of you could be jealous of, you know, another connection, because it's, you know, it's such a strong connection. But there's so much fear going on with this, and I just don't feel that it is a valid fear. I just feel it's things that you're manipulating your own mind. But I really feel that everything is going to be cleared. It's going to get cleared up once everybody sits down, you know, and just really talks and gets everything out in the open, you know, and just get to know everybody, and, you know, as an individual, because you don't know, you may like this person, you may not. I mean, that's totally up to you and your choice on, you know, what your cup of tea is. But you never know, you all could end up being friends and hanging out and having more of an enjoyable relationship experience than what you're having now. You know, and once you get to know somebody, then it can also clear up a lot of your fears, because you could be cooking up scenarios in your head that's not really there. And then you can also manifest that energy, and, you know, and those energies can manifest and become a reality. And if that's not what you want, then you need to stop doing that, because you're repelling the person that you love, the person that you're thinking of. You're repelling them, and you're mirroring that back to them, or they're mirroring it back to you. So you got to release all of this fixated energy, is what I'm seeing here. Release all this fixated energy. Even if you're the one that has to bring up the fact, hey, why don't we all sit down, get together, even have dinner. I'm also seeing people eating, you know, and enjoying conversation and things like that. Even if you have to be the one to say, okay, I need to get to know these people, or, you know, you need to bring everybody together so we can just know who everybody is and just sit down and talk and get things cleared up. So I think that's a beautiful ending to this reading, you know, because it started out as very very fear-based, but I feel like that all of this is going to get cleared up, and everybody's going to see much more clearer in the long run. So I do hope that everybody enjoyed this reading. For those of you that resonated with this, please shoot me some comments down below and let me know how this resonated with you. Please give me a like and subscribe and share if you don't mind. That would help me out a whole lot to get these messages out to other people, because I am a very, very new channel, so I am not technically in YouTube's algorithm at the moment. So I hope that everybody is having a magical, mystical, and wonderful day. And be love, spread love. We need more love and positivity going on without all this chaos and things like that. And I hope that everybody is staying safe and being protected. So on that note, have a blessed day, and namaste.